garden by a different one. I think that is the last one that Adam seen. But that's to answer your question. Those are the ones. Yeah. Any other questions while we're waiting for the good part?
Yeah, so I would like to ask. I understood you to say that you said spiritual fornication was committed.
Yeah.
She committed spiritual fornication with who?
Satan.
Satan.
Yes.
So it was you saying that she received a spiritual seed?
No.
A natural seed?
Spiritual fornication was committed between the woman and Satan because the woman accepted the words of Satan in lieu of the words of God. And that is the spiritual fornication that was committed. Now the seed part, I'm trying to figure out where you are in my presentation.
Okay, I'm just trying to understand how that seed of Cain became there when we kind of from old school we just always believed that nobody had power to produce life but God himself.
Mm-hmm.
So if Satan was able to put seed there, then that means that life came through him.
That's right. God allowed it. God allowed it to where he could destroy him. He took on the attributes of man, and man is subject to the judgment of God. And when Satan took on the attributes of man, that gave God the ample opportunity to destroy a sinful, eternal being that could not be destroyed otherwise. And God allowed that to happen. And that's the way I get it. He set Satan up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it was. The sin in the garden wasn't about Adam and Eve. It was about the setup of Satan where God could destroy him. That's exactly what it was. See? Because what Satan done in heaven was, it's no way to describe it. Words can't be put in place as to what Satan done. And God was determined, but God being eternal in nature and eternal in precept, had to bring this thing to a mundane, earthly dominion before destruction can happen, because in the dominion of eternal entity, nothing can be destroyed. So he had to bring it to, that's why he had to cast him to earth, to bring him into a dominion that is temporal, that don't last. It all goes away. So he brought Satan down here and set him up to where Satan could be subject to the judgments of man before he could destroy him. That's what it's about. And we got caught up in it, but God is gracious in that he allowed us to have a plan of salvation to where we could recover, but not Satan.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Not Satan. Satan is accepted for this.
Mm-hmm.
He can't get forgiveness for this.
So we are saying that Satan was in the scripture declared that when he cursed the serpent, that he should be upon his belly.
Yes.
Before that, whatever it was that had, we are saying that
he was a beast.
Was a beast.
He was a beast.
Okay.
He manifested himself as a beast. This is why God gave Adam dominion over all the beasts as well, and over everything living, to where everything would be subject to judgment. See? If God had kept dominion over it, then it would not have been subject to judgment. But by letting Adam have dominion over it, then it made it all temporal, subject to judgment when there's a violation.
Satan see that as an opportunity.
Yes. Yeah. He seen it as an opportunity because God had led him into that. God wanted Satan destroyed, and he did it. And that's what the story is about. Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I just want to see some clear understanding. Jordan, like Jesus said, that told the Pharisees that your father is the devil. And he was talking about the spiritual, because we know they have their natural father. So he was talking about the spiritual father being the devil.
Yes.
Now in this situation with Cain, we are saying that the Satan was both the natural and spiritual father of Cain. And that's one part of the question. The second part of my question is, has there been ever a time where a woman lie with an animal and bear fruit apart from, has it ever happened in the human history that a woman, because we're saying they produce seed after their own?
Of their own kind.
Right, their own kind. A woman with a man. A cow with a cow.
That's right.
But this is the situation that we're talking about, like a hybrid, where a beast going with a woman and producing a man.
No, we're not.
That's one of the
No, we're not. He was made like a beast. He was made like a beast. But he was still Satan. He was still Satan. Go to Genesis 3:15. Go to Genesis 3:15. He was made like a beast in manifestation, but he was still Satan. Angels, he first and foremost was an angel. Secondly, he was a fallen angel. Thirdly, he manifests himself as a member of earth. And that is where God wanted to bring him to where he would be subject to the judgment upon earth. Read it.
Genesis chapter 3, that verse 15.
Yeah.
And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
Now, seed or what? Yeah. Seed. I put enmity between the seed of the woman and the seed of Satan.
Right.
Seed is that which produces life after its kind. Okay? That's what seed is. It's something that produces life after its kind. We can call it what we want to. We can call it sperm. We can call it sperm, metazoa, or whatever we want to call it. It still produces life after its kind. When it comes in contact with the egg, it produces life after its kind. And you say, that boy's just like his daddy. Yeah. And Satan, when he was cast to earth, he was manifest as an earthling, simply to where he could have judgment. And all earthlings that are living have seed that comes after their kind. That's why Cain was wicked. Because he came through the seed of Satan. That's why they call it the serpent seed doctrine.
So you're saying when he was cast to the earth, he was no more a angelic being. He was now